So I'm gonna go on a slight rant about guns here.
No one likes it when you do that. Keep it in your pants.
There is absolutely no reason to make a light infantry weapon that is in 308 full auto. It is pointless.
Why not?
Let's say you're gonna shoot at that right there on the car.
Okay.
By round 3, you're up here.
Okay. It's a powerful kick, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially on the G3, which is roller delayed blowback. It is an incredibly violent recoil.
What if you found a way to suppress the recoil? Then it would make sense, wouldn't it?
Not really, because it's kind of hard unless your rifle is just really, really heavy.
So you're saying any weapon with automatic fire that has recoil is bad, huh?
No, just 308. Anytime I fired a G3 on full auto, I had to brace myself in like the weirdest way possible just to be able to get multiple rounds on target.
Maybe it's just because you're weak.
The problem was they started making, in like the 1950s and 60s, they started making all of these infantry weapons in 308.
Yep,
And then making them full
America
auto because they were
was
like, oh,
like,
well, we'll
we
just
want
put it on a
308.
bipod and then we can use it in full auto. But the problem is nobody would ever put them on the bipods. They would just shoot them on full auto and then wouldn't hit anything. The
Well-
FAL is a little bit better, but that's only because its fire rate is higher, so you can kind of get one more round on target before it goes whap all the way into the sky. That's why I'm happy that it's semi-auto. This gun looks really good, though. I do like the G3.
Do you like the sleek design? Or you like the way they perform?
I think they look cool. It's a Mossberg 590.
Is that a good weapon or not?
I personally am not a big fan of Mossberg 590. I like the Remington A70 better, but
What do you prefer about the Remington over the Mossberg?
steel receiver as opposed to an aluminum receiver of the Mossberg. Also, the Mossbergs feel kind of clanky.
Is it significant difference or a slight difference?
No, it's barely any difference. It's personal preference.
Yep.
So it's basically the same thing as a Remington then?
Kind of. The bolt is a little different and some of the other stuff. The barrel shroud is just a heat shield.
So it prevents it from overheating.
No, it keeps you from putting your hand on the barrel when it's real hot.
Oh, so it's a barrel guard?
Yeah, heat shield. I had a guy come in one day and was like, hey, you got any of those shotguns with a cheese grater on them?
Cheese
I'm like,
grater?
what? He's like, yeah, you got a shotgun with a cheese grater on it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Why would you put a cheese grater in a shotgun, you idiot?
What else is the bayonet mount
I
for?
realized that he wanted a shotgun with a heat
Or
shield.
bayonet log?
Was he using his rifle to carve up cheese?
I don't know, probably.
Is that why he needed a new one?
Maybe. Yeah, Mossberg 590. Pretty cool. I like it.
Did the Germans or the Russians invent it?
It's an American shotgun.
Oh, so it was made by Heckler and Weston?
No, it was made by Mossberg.
Is
Where are you
that...
even getting this from?
He's trolling.
How vain do you have to be to name your rifle after yourself?
It was Mossberg and Sons. This is the name of the company.
Did they invent it in the year 590?
I don't know.
You don't know? Yes, they did then.
No, they didn't invent it in the year 590. The Mossberg 590's been around since, I don't know, the 60s, 70s maybe?
Why did they call it the Mossberg 1960s?
I have no idea, because different companies name their guns different things. Glocks are named after what patent number it is. That's why the Glock 17 is the 17. Has nothing to do with mag size. If anybody tells you that the Glock 17 is named that because it holds 17 rounds in the magazine, they don't know what they're talking about.
No, I think we were right. The Mossberg 590, after 589 failed attempts at getting a patent.
No! You're wrong!
Yeah, he's just.
I'm not
screwing
sure the
with him.
difference between a muzzle brake and a choke, sadly.
A choke is basically a very shallow funnel that you put on the inside of the barrel that's going to compress the shot and the wadding before it leaves the barrel.
So it pretty much makes the shotgun shell a slug of sorts?
No, it just keeps it more tightly clustered together.
Yeah, like a slug.
No, because it's still going to open up the moment it leaves the barrel.
Oh, so it's just a delayed explosion. What does the other thing do then?
A muzzle brake just vents the exhaust gases out the side of the barrel.
I knew it. Putting holes in your weapon makes it better.
No, it doesn't. Oh my god. Technically, you're correct. Yes.
That's the best kind of correct.
Yep.
Technically, putting holes in the end of your barrel does mitigate recoil somewhat, but not putting holes in it willy-nilly.
You never know until you try.
Oh my god, Mike. Behold, Mike, the Mateba Model 6 Unica.
Never heard of that gun before.
It's a revolver, and its name means you are unique.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the gun's creator telling the gun that it was unique. Fun fact about the Mateba Model 6 Unica, it fires out of the bottom cylinder.
Oh, so not at the top cylinder like most revolvers?
Yep, fires out of the bottom cylinder. Also, it's a semi-automatic revolver.
So it's not necessarily good, it's just different for the sake of being different.
Well, having it fire out of the bottom cylinder is a good thing because it reduces flip up.
Then why don't all of them do that?
Because it requires a lot more work and you gotta kind of move shit around a lot.
So it's not necessarily better.
Not necessarily. Yeah, it's a revolver that uses gas pressure of the cartridge firing to cock the hammer back, so it fires on single action every shot.
Why would a 6-shot single-action revolver be semi-automatic?
It just cocks the hammer back every time.
Oh, so you don't have to recock it?
Yeah, so you don't have to pull the hammer back every single time.
Oh, well, that sounds great. Why don't all revolvers do that?
Because it's really complicated. It's a lot of extra work and a lot of extra parts to put into a gun, so it didn't really catch on. Also, it looks weird.
Weird is cool.
If you want a Mateba, you pretty much just have to get a Chiappa Rhino, because Matebas are almost impossible to find.
I've never
and they get a premium.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I've never even heard of the Mateba.
I think its biggest claim to fame is that it was in the Ghost in the Shell movie from like the 1980s.
Ah, so a whole 12 people saw it.
Wow, man. Way to just completely crap on my childhood.
Ah, the Mateba. Yes, that weapon was featured in episode 14 of The Snorks. What new weapon are you using now?
This is the Beretta M92FS.
Beretta 92
Isn't that the standard issue
FS or the
police
M9.
weapon?
No, standard issue, it was the... Ah! Stop resisting! Gun! I'm gonna go through ammo for this thing pretty quick, I think.
Yeah, if you keep spraying it like that.
Well, it takes a lot of bullets to take one of those things down. You ever try to kill a plant with a gun? It's not very effective. Next time you try to weed your front lawn, try using a pistol to do it. The entire time I was in the military, I was like, man, the M9's a piece of garbage. Why would anybody use this hunk of junk? And then when I got out of the military, I was like, man, the M9's awesome. I love this handgun.
Maybe that's not a testament to the weapon's strength.
I think the main problem is that in the military, it's a military-issued one, so it's not exactly well-made. And also,
That's suspicious.
it's not exactly well-made. It's used by soldiers who beat the crap out of it. It's all old parts. Also, I feel like the M9 is a great civilian handgun, but a terrible, oh my god, I'm not proving my point here, combat handgun. It's got too many parts.
That's what you get when you actually, you know, put effort into making something instead of slapping it together out of junk.
Good lord. What is happening? Die! 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 Help! Help! Help me!
So it's not only a bad herbicide, but a bad pesticide as well. Oh, what are you using now?
This is the AN-94. They put pulleys in it so that it fires one round, then the barrel starts recoiling backwards, and then it fires the second round. So you get 2 rounds firing out of it before the recoil impulses hit the shooter.
Did they invent that before gas pistons were a thing?
It was an attempt to increase the hit probability of, hang on, the hit probability of the average soldier.
Did it
What?
work? Did they succeed?
Yeah, except that the gun is incredibly complicated and very expensive, so it was adopted by the Russian military for about a day, and then it wasn't. Yeah, I like the rear sight on the AN-94, it's cool.
It looks like it's lopsided.
It is, it's kind of off to the side, but you rotate this little piece right there to whatever range you're aiming at.
Oh, you hold it like a gangsta sideways so the
No,
sight
it's
straight side up.
No, it's the correct way, it's just the sight is just there.
Look at it! I can see it! It's crooked!
It's not crooked, I'm looking through this
Trying
top
to
part of it right
justify stupidly weird gun design.
here, and then it's got an angle like that. So when you rotate it, it's always in the correct position. Yes, it's weird. It's a weird gun. That's why I grabbed it, cause it's weird.
Weird doesn't mean useful. Weird doesn't mean it's good.
Do you have a lot of ammo that you want to get rid of quickly? Do you have a bunch of enemies that you want to throw lead at as fast as humanly possible? Do you hate that guy over there and you want him to be just absolutely suppressed for the next 3.5 minutes? Then buy the PKM light machine gun. Standing for words in Russian that I don't understand, PKM is an acronym. Using a long-stroke gas operating system with an open bolt assembly, the PKM is capable of throwing large amounts of ammunition at approximately anywhere from 650 all the way up to 800 rounds per minute.
Point the barrel at the thing you want to die, squeeze the trigger, and death comes out.
Yes,
Yep.
pretty much.
Would you drop that Cyrog in the water?
I dropped it and I don't know where it went.
Oh no! Ah, it's too bad.
God. I can't talk about it anymore if I don't have a visual aid.
Yeah, you could just talk about how much you love the matsuba again.
Ads.
Yep, that is a Mauser broom handle.
Also known as the Type 22, yes? You mentioned that the Chinese name all their weapons type number.
Yeah, they do, and I don't know what the Chinese nomenclature for this pistol is, so...
I thought it was Type 22, but maybe I'm getting my types confused.
I don't know, there's so many. I can't remember the names of all of them. They used it in World War I, and it was outdated in World War I.
What's not great about it?
In 1914, this pistol was outdated.
What made it outdated? The fact that it only holds, what, 12 shots?
The real one holds, I think, 10 rounds. It's an internal magazine that you cannot remove. You have to load it with stripper clips.
Wait, what? You... Oh, that sounds terrible!
So then you have to take a stripper clip, which is just a long piece of metal with a bunch of bullets in it, and then push all the bullets down into the magazine with your thumb. And if you do it wrong, the bolt will close on your thumb.
Sounds so fun!
I like the BAR. I'm not a big fan of this specific model. I think this is the BAR A2, technically, and I'm not a big fan of the A2.
What's the difference?
So the original BAR was substantially lighter. It had a bipod, but the bipod was removable. On the A2, they made the bipod non-removable, and it's freaking heavy. They also put a magazine adapter on it, which is also heavy.
There you go.
See that little thing on the top of it? The little curved portion that's kind of sticking the wrong direction?
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Gas
safety.
cover.
That's a weird way to have a safety.
Yeah. The safety mechanism literally is the dust cover that you close it, and it keeps things from getting in there, and it also keeps the bolt from moving forwards.
Neat.
Also, there's no charging handle on this submachine gun. You just shove your finger into the ejection port and pull the bolt back.
You don't need to charge it. It's not an energy weapon.
Loading handle, Mike.
You want to debate guns for a while with someone who doesn't know anything about guns? Or you want to do some bounty hunting?
Fine, let's do some bounty hunting.
Tell me about the Styrox.
Alright, that's enough.